Hello! Stegosaurus here. Happy Sunday evening, everybody, every human, every McFly, whatever you are. How you doing? What's good? What's happening? I shrimp down the I made more Zoidbergy. Huh? Okay, Swatty. Hello! Son of a bitch. Broken game. I don't know why this won't blue. I just want these done. None of them? What if I do this a couple times? Oh, they're paint by numbers. You better get going, McFly. Joey! Whoa! I don't know what to do with these. I don't know what to do. No, Thea, hello! McFly, Judge Jaguar says his is just screwed on. What's going on, everybody? We're at the 4th iteration. These morphers destroying my motivation. We're gonna get some stuff done here. Okay. I was hoping if I did this enough, it'd wear it down. Mr. Gorbachev. Leave me alone, McFly. Why are you so mean to me? SmackDown. Anything good happen? I don't follow WWE week to week. Okay, so what are we gonna do? I don't know. Really? I might just tell Proto that you just have to keep him like this. I mean, honestly, I don't know. Azzy, hello. What Pokemon you playing? I don't remember. Scarlet, or was it Violet? I don't know what to do. I just want these done. This is the problem when you have stuff that moves. Oh, Shining Diamond. Oof! I knew that. I was testing you, Joe. I was making sure you remembered. I'm excited to see Miss do her paint by numbers. All right. We'll let this sit. I'm gluing on this stupid Mastodon. I don't care. I'm over this one. This one is one I didn't sand. I didn't realize till we were already like clearing it somehow. But it's rough down here, so maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's this one. Joey. But we're gonna try to finish Amazon here. I think everything kind of went wrong. So we're gonna try to finish Amazon. I'll try to get one of these done. Maybe we'll try another one. I don't know. What are we doing? Amazon. Sort of. We gotta paint this yellow. Maybe try to finish the world. I didn't. Well, the world's finished. Try to fix it, I guess. The world, though. How's everyone doing tonight? What's good? What's happening? Hello? Hello! How are you doing? So from what? Disneyland? The Diz. That's what the cool kids call it, you know, the Diz. Alright, now how do we glue this without making a mess? First thing, make sure we didn't glue this. I hate making these. This is awful. Come on. Slide, baby, slide. You got this. Maybe. You got your steps? I've got... I cleaned the house, did dishes, laundry. It was a productive day, at least. On that side, I mean, I have to do that regardless. So, but, oh my God, did we glue this? Technical difficulties. It's the theme this weekend. Didn't open those yet. I'm also slowly trying to clean up a little bit. Almost fell. Apart somehow. Hold on. Move this. We don't need this over here now. There we go. Not my ugly mug taking up all the camera. I don't want to break it. think it's a SG. Whoa! I'm so sorry I missed your stream last night. You were done by the time I wrapped it up last night. We kind of. Joey, thank you. We need to get a cool bits one. I don't know. Maybe this isn't moving. Dino Buckler. It's fine. There's no rush. This side's definitely glued. I can't get the stupid back to stay on, but I can get this to like permanently fix itself. Whatever. We're gluing this one on, and it's gonna be fine. All right. Right. Oh my god, that's terrible, SG. Good luck. I will try to keep you company while you're doing terrible, terrible things. God, I hate these so much. I don't know. Drywall saw. Back in my days, we called that teeth. I don't know. Whatever. Like, I think this is going to be, I mean, honestly, hopefully the other ones, my teeth. Obviously, again, I can't believe we glued this. We'll mess with it warm one. I feel like it's safer. I think these are going to be fine for a wedding photo booth. We learned a lot on this one. This was the ugly one, so hopefully we can do better. Like, the handle does move, and it will go down, but, like, I don't know. Like, it will close. Protosonic is using these in his photo booth for his wedding. You know, you ever been to a wedding and they have like the photo booth and get the little pictures? We did it at ours. It's actually really fun. If anyone ever has a wedding, I highly suggest you spend money on that, because it's actually like the best thing. Like, it's probably like the best thing we got from our wedding, like our reception, I guess. Cause we have a photo book with like, cause they print you a copy too. Yeah. So like we have a photo book with everybody in it, so it's really cool. But he needed 4, so this is the first one. I think it looks good. I mean, it looks a little better than Hasbro. Maybe not Legacy or something, that's fair. But also it doesn't work, but I can't believe it. I just don't want to break it. The top does go up. It's supposed to. I don't know. We'll get in the second one. Right? Quentin, how are you? Mastodon! Yeah, so that'd be fine, I think. We'll try to get the other ones here. So Jet Jaguar pretty much told me that I made this too small. I mean, the model's different. He is an actual screen, or stud cast. I don't know what his actually is. McFly does. But he told me you can slide this on with the jaw on. His. That's how big it is. I'm all right. 12-hour shift. That's awful. We're doing okay. We're gonna crack open one of these monsters here. We're gonna get real okay. He has like a cast from the actual stunt one. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. McFly. You know, I think you know what this is, right? Like this, it's not like off enough. Like, well, I don't know what that is. So, what are we gonna do, Amy? Hello. I don't know, the one. Well, I was kind of part of that, so like I know, I know like where they came from. There's only 2 out there. I would say honestly, the most legit one is Matt's. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna melt a bolt on the inside and just put a washer. I think there's enough jaw room I can to get it on. So. Well. No, I mean, I don't care. So I'll leave names out. How about that? Somebody paid like $3,000 to get one from that came from an apparent mold from the actual show. They had that. That was sent to somebody to finish, and they casted it, and then that got 3D scanned. And there were some inconsistencies with that, but that was, and then someone else got a cast from that cast and had that 3D scanned and fixed up, and that's the one I use. And then Matt was never allowed to share his, and then once that one came out, I guess he felt comfortable to do it. So Matt's stunt or cast screen green cast. I think it is green. I don't know if it's stunt or whatever. I don't talk to Matt that often. I would say his is legit, 100%. I can probably tell you his is absolutely for real. The one that was $3,000, I think it is. I don't know where it came from. I saw the eBay pictures that it was bought off eBay, and there was a American Meddler helmet in the background, so like cast. So take it what you will. The screen green's out there. I have the second iteration is my screen green cast, so mine is not the first of that particular eBay one, not the first cast of it, but the second one. It was fixed up. Apparently one of the tooths is a little weird on the bottom, but what do you mean, McFly? So the model I use is from that particular family branch. I can't tell you 100%. I'm like 88% sure. It looks identical, personally. And there may or may not be, I think Uprising got a hold of Matt's, or this other person I know did. I think there is a scan of Matt's out there too. I don't know. I need to ask. What, Jason Lopez? I should interview him. He literally lives by me. Okay. Let's figure this out. Oh, that's not good, SG. Oh, we were talking about the Screen Green cast of the Screen Green helmet. Who, Jason Lopez? You gotta be honest, I haven't heard from him in a long time. I mean, I never really talked to him. Why? What happened? But, you know, like, he literally lives, like, in town I used to work. I always wanted to, like, do an interview with him, but I never got around to it. Is he? He's gonna be a crankbot. I tried here, I'm sorry. Neither of them were very good today, but... Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff with his things, too. Like, his red... stunt cast. If you know about the Jew Ranger stunt casts, they don't actually have teeth. They're stickers. So he sculpted and molded the teeth himself. James, hello! Oh, we need the other lens. Hold on. Like, I don't know everything, because you guys know, I don't really care about power MMPR, but, like, Yellow's mouth isn't really Yellow's mouth, it's Blue's mouth. Matt's is a sculpt. It's not actually, as far as I know, casted from anything. Matt has the actual movie cast, though, like, they're real. No, there's no drama, SG. I'm just telling you all what I know. I'm just giving information. I don't have feelings either way. I was a little bit a part of all that, and the persons who eBay kit that was, I don't like. I think they're a very bad human being. And I did play a little part in trying to make sure that came to light and was available to everybody. So that, I'm gonna paint that dongle thing here too. Alright, we're gonna get into finishing Amazon. I have no idea how to get the jaw in there. Apparently the screen one is just screwed in, but that helmet's a lot bigger. You can get it on with the jaw on. This one I can't. So we got to figure out a way to make it removable to at least get it on. Here are the lenses. Woo! We used just some reflective silver. We'll put it inside there. They're going to look pretty good. We'll also do the visor here. And I'm just going to paint the yellow on the antenna thing. We'll be good to go. But the jaw is going to be the hard part. We'll try to get that all together after we get the jaw figured out. But that's the plan. So let's get to that. And then we'll get to the spin around. I don't know about hogwash. I want McFly. Where's her tape? Oh, on the antenna. Gotcha. That's fair. Thanks for looking out, McFly. Appreciate you. You had me worried. I was like, oh, what did I do? What have I done? I'll be home, comfortably numb. Is it like opaque yellow or is it transparent? I feel like if I put transparent yellow over it, it's gonna be old. I guess we'll just do yellow. I really like garbage yellow here. I do. What did you just drive for? Alright, you. That's yellow. Big Bird yellow. We should do Sesame Street helmets. I'd be so in on that, you have no idea. Muppet helmets. Gonzo helmet with a giant Tokyo Air! Hello! Cookie Monster helmet would be sick. I made a Cookie Monster puppet once, actually. It's the clickbait. It's the clickbait thumbnail. Don't worry about it. We don't do stuff on purpose. I didn't take it out this morning. It's fine. All right, so what are we gonna do? I think we're just gonna melt bolts in it, put a hole through the jaw, and then we'll have to like. We might not even need. We might need the washers or the nuts on them to keep it from flopping, right? Should I do mesh on the inside, McFly? What do you think? You're the Amazon expert. Like I don't know anyone else who likes Amazon as much as you. Like you're my Amazon guru. You're my Amazon daddy. You know, like I'm Mowgli, you're Baloo. You know, hanging out in the Amazon. Don't like Amazon daddy. Oh God, like that is No. For the jaw. You told me some of them are black, some of them red mesh, like between the jaw and the mouth. Right in the top. Don't like that. Alright. Red book sock span. Are you just pull a book sock reference on me in 2024? Are book socks still a thing? What's happening? That might be the wildest thing I heard all day. Okay. Let's get these lenses together, then we'll get them in. Let me move this mouse so these horny boys here don't. I know, but you gotta stop me. You can't keep bringing up book socks. She's in kindergarten. They don't have books. Never used paper bag book covers, Raven? I wonder if we're gonna be able to see through these. Oh, actually, yeah. I think the problem with Geats is we just didn't have enough holes, or we need to figure something out. I don't know. Maybe I should exclusively get writer files off Zero and have him just do the eyes for me, because I don't know. How do these go together? Together. Like, these definitely have like a particular fit. I think that's it. Red, you are on time. Welcome. We will be getting to the camera yellows here in a little bit. If this all doesn't just go terribly wrong and we give up. Oh, McFly, you should have said something, King. I do like your bubble eyes better. Yeah, how's that going? How's school? What did K20 say? Don't celebrate the man. He lost my phone number. All I did was try to hang out K20. You know, when PMC was over, like at night. Dude ignored me the whole time. He invited me to a food festival he was at after it was over. That's the kind of man K20 is. Become a chair? What does that mean? I don't know if these are right. Like I gave McFly 2 rights or something. Alright, it's gonna be fine. I don't know. It's alright. I mean, we're gonna make it work. It's gonna be fine. I'm not worried about it. No. This looks right. I don't know, maybe they're just not like perfectly perfect, you know? These look cool though. Shout out to McFly for turning me on to this idea. It actually works super well. I'll allow it. He gives very moist hugs. I'll leave it at that. I feel like the stretchy ones came out at a weird time. Fine, K20's in here being a menace. Who smells like celery? What are you talking? You're hugged? Ah, popped. Popped it like it was hot. I guess we'll put the red lenses in and then figure it out. We'll figure it out. For the silver and then the tinted colored lens. That was you, my boy. My boy. What I really want is like someone to like model a specific way to put these. Oh, do we have to put the black in first? It's like I feel like it's not gonna get rid of like that lip. We'll figure it out. We can We can adjust. We're adults. We learn how to adjust, right? Yo, you let me know immediately. I'll send you money right now for it. We're also going to be making DJ's, how do you say her name? Majad helmet? That he has up on his Etsy if you're interested. We will be making that here soon. Promises. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can post links, DJ. But please plug your Etsy and cults. He will have ticket up there super soon. We will make ticket. We'll make ticket, and then I think we'll make. We'll do the whole puppet and then maybe, again, once the new room's together and if I'm gonna learn to sew, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure out how to sew. Okay. And I think it'd be awesome to do ticket and then do ticket as Tokyo 6. Especially with Tokyo 6 showing up. Boom Boom Jer. What we're gonna do with that black. We'll figure it out. And Boom Booger. He's check out the Toku spoilers in my Discord. There you go. Check out DJ stuff. We'll be doing that Kamen Rider Majad. Whatever the Gotchard girl's name is, I don't know. Words are hard. So we're gonna be doing that. Tokyo Aaron, I'll let you know you made me dig out my new wagon helmet. Tint not first, tint last. What? Yeah, I know, but I think it's just gonna be hard to cover the like the lip of the eye. You see? Oh, I'm sorry, it's mirrored. Give me a break, like this part. I think it's gonna be hard to cover that. I mean, we can do it. It's not that we can't do it. We can do anything. Okay? Listen, we're all about. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. I'm just saying, it's gonna be a little bit of extra. I will glue it from the front. Okay? It's just a little bit extra work. McFly! Calm yourself, King! I think the king is tired. Maybe he should retire to his quarters. Oh dear, my drink splashed on my glasses. I might throw up this Turbo Pink file. Yo, Amazon's awesome. Amazon's awesome. I haven't even drunk anything yet, and I'm falling apart. I'm sorry. Knock my phone down. Fly, I hate you. Hoochie Daddy. These shorts aren't even up high yet. Said yet. Alright, let's get this other eye glued in here. It's definitely this way. shot in the freezer? What? Orville, whoa! I took a shot out of a medicine cup Thursday because of DJ. It was a wild experience. Remind me of that old Jim Gaffigan joke. You could tell who's the alcoholic by the vessel they're drinking alcohol out of. Somebody's drinking out of a sippy cup or something. What's a little name of what? Ruppelmans. I'm doing all right, Orville. Just getting Amazon together here, maybe. So gave you a shot at work? I mean, thumbs up to that, DJ. I don't know if that's true, Orville, but we're here, we're doing our stuff. It is crazy. So my old job, not the job I have now, but my old job, like, a bunch of people used to go to, like, there's a bar called Scott's by Dam and just, like, get hammered at lunch. Take, like, 2-hour lunches, come back just hammered. One guy had, like, a whole bottle of rum in his desk drawer. Just putting his coffee every morning. It was wild. I worked with some wild human beings. Warm, sweaty hugs. Like, the wetter you are, the better it is, you know? This looks awesome. Alright, let's get the inner eyes in next. I don't sweat that much. Well, I do now. I'm fat. Need to get some bolts here too. Shane, hello! I moved the mouse, I can't. Like a pig. I'm down with pig dog. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. That was the most casual way of calling me fat. Fly, thank you. What's a Space Marine helmet? Stay like Piccolo. Everyone's wild tonight. Oh, I gotcha. Look at you go, Nathia. I wouldn't have pulled that. That's awesome. Did you get your printer figured out, Shade? Nathia, I need to send you that freaking patch. I don't know why I just didn't have Logan give it to you. He had all the patches at his house. I didn't know if you guys were like neighbors, like neighbors. I don't see how you find all these neighbors that like Power Rangers and everything. Toku, like it's weird. Like I was trying so hard to get grapes in on some Toku. Wasn't working. I don't know about that, McFly. Oh, you let that cool for a second. Maybe. See, me and Grapes have been friends since we were wee children, playing RuneScape Classic in 2001 together. And we still play RuneScape together. 20-some years later. How's my math off? Los, hello! I would love to watch Naruto again. I said 20-some years ago. 20-some years ago. I love my wife. She likes to be technically right all the time, though. That's her thing. McFly, I am trying so hard. He won't give me an answer. I tried throwing money at this human being, and he wouldn't give me an answer. Zero told me no. I asked Zero too. He said no, he doesn't do faces. I said that's fair. No, it's a lion. It's not really, but I wasn't gonna argue with him. I asked that human being for too much as it is, so. I'm working on it though, I promise. I mean, we hit the typical, so it's gonna happen. I just trying to make it happen. The glue's hot. It wasn't furry stuff. It was just. Zero doesn't do face stuff. It's human beings. DJ, what are you doing, bud? I didn't want fur. I said I just want like a round helmet with that face on it. Let's go first. Apparently zero. Alright. So let this sit, and we're gonna figure out the tint, and then we're gonna get the jaw on. I'm just gonna like weld these in here, and I think they're too long. I don't think I'll be able to get them in the holes. So we're gonna get shorter, fatter ones. All night. Absolutely ridiculous. We need to change the typical. If I hit it. Water's good for you right here. What are those things even called? Like Grogles? That's on the wrong thing. Yeah, that's it. Okay. What, squid and bada go bada baba? Squid and never tried lobster. It's okay. I may or may not already had Zero put these on his list. How about we do squid and go to from Kuga and I spell Kuga. Is it just it's one G? That can't be right. And Common Rider Saber. Kuga. There are two. I knew that. One at a time? Alright. Oh yeah, you're right. Grogi. Groogies? I don't know. Why you Kuga? Oops. Sorry. Forgot to do this. There we go. It's close. Google. People, if you know, you know, right? Alright, is this cool? Alright, so we got the eyes in. I like Luigi better. I always, resonated more with the old Luigi. Grougi. That's what I put. Who's MC Chris? Okay. So let's figure out these lenses here. Who's Nimbus? Grogu. Yeah, that's what I put, right? Alright, there is our eye pattern. Or our vision pattern, I'm sorry. I apologize. But the squid Groguni, Garogi, whatever. From Kuga is the next tip goal. That's McFly's choice. It's really cool. I'm sure I'll regret that eventually. Cut through some wood. It does. I like that noise though. It makes me happy. Sean! Hello! Cut through some wood. Like it's too small. Are they not the same? It is too small. We need to go a little bigger. I should know better. Always add 1/4 inch, right? It's not working either. Need to add more? What are you talking about, McFly? Alright, we can make this work, I think. Dead wrestlers? Who? Is it Scott Hall? It sounds like it's Scott Hall. Captain Lou Cabana. What is happening? What is that? Who pulls that? Who pulls? Who? McFly, you are an enigma of a human being. Ah! All right. All right, there we go. We got some vision. Should I paint these nostrils, McFly? Amazon Daddy. As K20 would say, "Ooh, well." Apparently, my wife doesn't like me calling you Amazon Daddy, so I guess. She draws weird lines, right? It's a weird line in the sand. lucked out over McFly. What is my life? Hey, McFly let us have a nice vacation in California. The red lines in this helmet represent how I feel inside. I think it's pretty good. McFly! Oh my god, I went to bat for you, and you just threw me the dogs. Whatever. Alright, I'll remember that. $95 we're up to on that. $95 on that Kaku Red kit. You want to go higher, buddy? You want to go higher? Try me. I'm not even blonde. He does. This might be one of the coolest helmets we ever made. I'm not gonna lie. Amazon's sick. Like no one's seen him. Amazon. Right. Amazon's wild though. It's like super gory. Oh dear, what have I done? Oh boy, I don't know how to fix this. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh dear, oh my, oh dear, oh boy. Oh man, oh boy, oh boy. Oh no. Ow, 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 ow. I think the 2010 one was less gritty than the real one. From what I've seen. Boy, I hate this. Had a little bit of an accident. Moved, it kind of made a mess. Not gonna lie. should be good. All right. Now we gotta do the jaw, the hard part. Let me put some primer on Alex here. Let's get something else done tonight. So. Took like an hour to finish this freaking thing. Awesome. I hate that. No, this is a mess, though. Hot glue is great till you screw up. I don't think you'll be able to see that, but it bothers me. All right. Should be fine. Let's find a camera. Real life, not so much, but story of my life. All right, let's do this jaw, I guess. So, all right. So I'm thinking we melt one of these bolts in here. We haven't marked where this goes, and then we'll put a hole in here. I feel like it's gonna be too long to like get it, but also it needs to be long enough to go through. We definitely need some short. Hold on. These are too short. Because you need enough to get it in and then enough to go through the whole jaw and then enough to put a little bit of a bolt on it. I feel like these would be pushing it. So maybe we go a little bigger. These might be perfect. Stupid of me. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Compared to this. That's a lot more to get over. So this will make this work. Let's see if I find nuts for those. What are these? Those are M5 washers. Those are washers we need. M5 nuts. So what's everyone doing tonight? What's good? Sorry, these helmets seem to consume the entire stream so far. Who's screaming? Alright. Let's get physical. Physical. So we don't want to melt the whole way through the front of them. We do want to melt the whole way through the back. The jaw. Still got like 3 other things I want to do. I'm afraid to unplug the laptop. So if I want it here, probably how open is it? I guess it won't matter as long as we get it like right same spot. It should be okay. Put it right in the middle. Okay. All right. I think we got it. We can make it articulate. If that's what. In fact, I can't say it. My wife is working. Alright, this stream gets laggy. I'm sorry, we'll figure something else out. But I need the soldering iron for this. What just happened? Why did this fall? What has happened? Okay, it's weird. It's a weird thing. What? No, the clamp like came off. What's a yell boy? The clamp. It's a. I don't know what they're called. Pressure clamps, screw clamps. Ooh, that sounds fun. Oh no, this is a mess. I hate yellow paint. Every ounce of my human body. Hey, worst thing. It never is nice. I never used yellow paint. It was like, hey, that was a good experience. Never in my life. What is doing? Everybody just relax. Calm down. No reason to get upset, everybody. Okay. All right, let's get weird here. All right. So, we got to put these nuts in here. Oh, screws. So I want to put it like right in the middle of these lines I made earlier. I think. But we don't want to go through. It's very important. Hey, we went through. Well, it's not what we wanted to do. It's the opposite of what we wanted to do. Well, I guess we're just gonna screw it on then, huh? We just screw it on and then just paint the. It's super thin on the like lip here. We'll just paint the screws yellow or green. I don't know if I could have got these heads in here without doing this, honestly. I don't know who that is. Who is that Raven? Subaru! Hello! You king. Screwed this up. I blame McFly. It's his fault. He did this. These might be too short now. Alright, I'm gonna put this in here. See if we can make marks where we need it. I mean, all that's accurate, so I don't know what to say. These are long enough, friends. Again, I didn't plan on having to go through. I have to just get longer ones. Wes, hello! Ouch. Alright, we're gonna need longer. This is falling apart quickly. It's okay though. How's Tucker? How's the day shift good? How's Wes? How you doing, Wes? When's your job interview? We're just falling apart here. We're gonna need that later. on when we're done. Yeah? Thanks, Raven. I miss my boy Logan. Tucker, it's been like 6 years, buddy. What are you doing? Yeah, Carly used to work night shifts. And takes a tool. I don't like how that feels. Oh, hurt my finger. Yes, this is the first Amazon. Trial and error. Probably the last one. Oof. I don't like anything that's happening here. Hold on. These holes are like too weird. They're weird. There we go. There we go. Hey, it's over to resub. Oh, thanks. Yes, we're trying. We're trying. I don't know how we're gonna get these on. With it on, but we'll figure it out, right? Alright, now we're just gonna put the stupid horn on. Should be good. Well, I mean, the real one has screws on it, right? Don't. I want it flaccid. I want my Amazon flaccid. Okay. So this points up, right? Sorry, I'm gonna try to get some of the camera in here. What? What do you do to that thing, McFly? I don't like this one. Vision, it's dirty. Alright, so that's Amazon done, I guess. Let's give it a second to cool. Let's cool ourselves down, then we're gonna mask Cure Me Yellow. We'll try this on first. I hate the screws, but like, I don't know. It first off, it was an accident. But now that I look at it, the head of these screws are literally a little thicker than the helmet, so what to do? Fine, I'm sorry. I hope everything else is nice. All McFly does is make me feel bad about everything I've ever done for him. Recess, if you did it beforehand, I think it'd be a great idea. Honestly, I think if you drilled these in, any kind of nut and bolt kind of situation, if you put them in first before you painted it, like I didn't plan on it. I don't think it looks bad. 6 foot away on the shelf's gonna look great, you know. Now the question is can we get the jaw on while we have it on? That's the big one for me. Should we not break the jaw? Getting it on? Maybe. All right, here we go. Godspeed, friends. What? I fell in. So it's probably gonna be difficult. Maybe impossible. Come on. Come on, I know you're there. Hold on. What is going on? Might need help for this one, honestly. Way harder than it should be, right? Yeah, I can't read that though. Honestly, now it's too far up. I can't do this. I mean, we can fake it. I can sort of see. It's weird. I don't know how it looks. I could just get it in here. There we go. Are we gonna be able to get it off? I don't know. Oh no! No! My light's falling apart, Brian. I don't know where that washer went. We need one. There's one. I don't think this is it. Like this, I don't think this is it. I don't think this is the way to do it. I don't recommend. I don't recommend this. Joey, thanks for subbing, my friend. I can't read chat, so you give me something. Alright. How's this? Not right? No? I lost another washer. I don't know what. I think we can get this off. Oh, that's a video. I don't want to take a video. I can't read that. What's going on? All right. Maybe we take this off. What is happening? Joey, thanks for the gift sub. Sorry, couldn't see. I thought I missed some good things. We're good. Listen, what do you think? If I had that other washer, we'd be good. Where'd it go? We need another washer. This is something. Listen, we went this far. We might as well see it through, right? I'm speaking. I knew not. Alright, listen. I got it. I got it. There we go. Alright, see, that was simple. We got it. It was easy. What do you think? Are we Amazon now? Well, we might be permanently. I should just do the Henshin video now. I don't know if I can do this again. Like, this is a two-man operation. I can't read chat, so if you're making fun of me, that's fair. I get it. It makes sense. What do you think? I mean, like I said, the vision's not like terrible. It's weird. Did you see that? Oh my, wow. Godlike. All right. I was hoping maybe I could just pull it up. No. All right. So like when I take these washers off, like my entire arm cramps. So it's weird. That was a religious experience. I feel like a new human being. All of them? All the Reezy Puffs? Don't break your erect head thing. Hold on, I will catch up here in a second. Let me get this back together. Like every time we push this jaw in, it's breaking. Like it scares me. It's giving me. Oh, it's upside down. It's upside down! Oh my! It wasn't upside down the whole time, was it? Oh, I didn't like that noise either. This is a hot mess. Oh my god. Don't do this, McFly. Do it better. Figure it out, bud. This isn't it. This ain't it. We gotta make it bigger. Next Amazon, we're making way bigger. This maxed out my printer, so I don't know what we do, but we gotta make it bigger. We gotta be able to get it on and not have to take this jaw off like some sort of barbarian, like some sort of hooligan, like some sort of forgotten extraterrestrial life form, the medieval ages. Like, we needed to figure it out. Yeah, don't do this. It's upside down the whole time? Thanks, Patrick. Thanks for not playing in the bit with these hooligans. All right, I'm done with this. I'm over. I'm over every second of this thing existing. Like, I'm done. We're all good. We had our 15 seconds of fame. What? No, it's just thumbprints. Don't worry too much about it. What do you mean I missed them? This isn't the first helmet I've been stuck in. That was something. Thanks for all tuning in for that nonsense. Dude, actually popped in at a weird time, my friend. Joey, thanks for the gift sub. Did I say that? I'm sorry, I got flustered. Alright, it's gonna look great in the shelf, though. Like, it's sexy though, right? Honestly, I think just like some spandex or some, like if we put some elastic here in here to pull the jaw out to get it on, and then like keep some like here and just put mesh here so you can't see it. McFly is so mean to me. Like, you know what? I did the best I could with what was given to me. Hey, you guys said some nice stuff. I didn't expect that. What? Turn around. What are you doing? Again, I don't know how I'm gonna get this on for the Henshin video, and then it's probably, I don't know. Honestly, if I had help, it'd be different. Hey, what? Why is McFly so mean to me? All I do is love you. That's done. My lord, am I over that nonsense? That was terrible. I haven't even finished my first joke. Alright, let's you know what, let me turn the soldering iron back on. We're gonna try and fix the world. I don't know how this is gonna go. While we do that, I'm going to prime these last two helmets. They're just Red Racer. That was intense. I got a little scared there. I mean, I'm glad everyone's here for my embarrassing situation. I hope you get stuck in yours, McFly. Rude boy back in. thing's a mess. Listen. Alright, so this is what happens when you take your helmet and you just throw it in the airport. Or something like that. I don't even know what the best way it is. So this is cracked to begin with. I don't know how to fix this. She's more than chipped. She's more than chipped. Oh no, she slipped. Well, that wasn't my fault. Jeez. What a mess, friends. Are the children okay? What are they doing? It's Jacob, dear. It's Jacob. There's no way. Oh, it's the world, Lois. There's no. Reese Puffs everywhere? The blues on a leash. Where's my dad going? Probably get pizza again. Didn't ask her. I could go for some za. Yeah, check that. In real life, yes. We can fix this. Everything's fixable. No za for the bad boy. It is. Like I said, they took this to PMC, and when they went home, they wouldn't let them have it as carry-on, so they had to check it, and boy, I don't know what to even really do. That needs to heat up a little bit more so we can melt this a little better. We need to put a nut through here, or a bolt. Like, they didn't even pay for this yet, so like I don't know what to tell them. They said it was too big. I mean, they took it to PMC as carry-on. How the PLA smells weird. They had another helmet too. It didn't. I don't think it did as bad. This thing has moving parts and it's not like as sturdy as my normal helmet. Do we need anything from DG, wife? Listen, they ordered these for their thing, and I killed myself getting these done in PMCs when they needed, and then something came up, they didn't have money for both of them, so I'm like, it's done, I did a ton of work to do it, so just pay me later. So I guess it's my stupid fault, but listen. No, I didn't take anything to PMC. I mean, it's fine. Listen, I don't care. Stick doesn't super care about money. I can't tell you enough. I'm not that worried about money. Wife, do we need anything from DG? Patrick, didn't I just send you a helmet before getting paid? I'm not worried about money. This is just my little weekend thing I do. It's fine. I don't care about that. Listen. I'd rather make someone happy than worry about money. As long as I have enough to buy some filament and pay modelers so they have what they need, I don't care. It's fine. Honestly. I'm not lying, I'm not trying to be, truly, it's not a big deal. Trust this, but I don't know what to do. Well, I appreciate that, you know. Listen, I just want to make people happy. I always wanted a Power Ranger helmet. I mean, I have my limits. Some people have taken advantage of me. And that's fine. That's my fault. You know, if I don't take money up front, that's on me. But, yeah. This was never about money. It was just fame. Alright, Raven, that's fine. I've been meaning to message you, life got busy. No, Bob. I don't know if this is gonna hold. Maybe. Did it finish? Did the raft and the lower speed work for you? You had a weird orientation, man. Like, I'd like to see how you had that in the slicer. That was wild. Like, not in a good way. Like, genuine concern. Carla's helping me, like, get a better, like, list. I got a ton of orders from Ranger Stop, and like it was kind of overwhelming. Last time I did this off screen, by the way, when I did it. It's well, we do have an order for another one, but this is one I did a while ago. I guess last month. But I did this off screen. So I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of rushing. I was a little under the weather, if you know what I'm saying. But this is what I did. I heated these up and then pushed them in, and then they solidified again. They're thick. Yeah, it's probably the same one, honestly. Like I said, this one got broken on the way home from PMC, and they handed it off to me at Ranger Station. Of what? Thanks, bud. Appreciate you. Listen, I've seen so many bad makers in this community. I don't want to be one of them. I don't like taking people's money and never delivering. There's some people I promise stuff and like maybe I haven't like done their helmet, but I also don't have any of their money, so like they're not really out anything, you know. And a bunch of people got screwed over by Henshin Cosplay and Willie, and I tried my best to correct that. Ow, burnt my finger. I got them all free helmets or shipping. The shipping helmets. Cause there's just garbage people out there. Will you tell my dad that's fine? Wife. Thank you. This is terrible. Before I was a little more violent with it, but since it's so fragile, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Still two more things I want to do tonight, so hopefully we have time. I didn't expect to get stuck in, You guys are too nice. I'm just a human being. I have my flaws. sticks out a little bit too. I don't know what to do. Man, I burnt my finger. That really hurts. Anyone could do this. Don't you worry. Maybe sand this? I don't know what to do. Did sand my knuckle. So that's bleeding. That's alright. It's fine. I'm just a person. Stop. I appreciate it, but... Okay, that fits like a glove. Now, can we get this in here? I've never had to fix a helmet. This is kind of like a first situation, to be honest. Ow, pinched. Yeah, but stop it. You're gonna make me blush. Okay. Alright, so that's in there. And that's in there. What do I do on this side? Alright, I'm gonna put a washer. Why is it two different spots? Is that how that is on the other side? I don't know. Let's see. Let's tighten this and see what it does. We need to get a new magnet in here too. Looks like we lost a magnet. This thing's a mess, friends. I don't know what to tell. I'm not making a new one, but... Popped out. That popped out. It's not what we want. How did I put this in there? Melting something. What do we melt? It needs some plastic. Oh, here's some supports from something. think we got it here enough. Alright. So be careful because we don't want to melt any of the other, like the other rings, because then it won't move. That's like the whole point. My finger really hurts. Oh my gosh. I hurt the hell out of it. I'm gonna take this washer out and it can melt some more. Maybe. I guess we can't get it out. I don't know. I don't know what to do. You guys are too nice. For real. Thank you. I appreciate it. Way too nice. I mean, honestly, if you're gonna have a helmet you made to show off at PMC, this is the one because it's cool. There's a lot of interesting stuff too. You know? All right, let's see what happens here. Then we need to fix it. We need to get a new magnet going on it. So how's everyone's Sunday going? It's already 7:30. I'm so bummed. I do not want to go to work tomorrow. I have no desire. The new helmet room's almost done. I honestly just want to start moving stuff. Shade, I'm glad you're here, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Bull Crulian, hello! First time in chat? How are you? Is that Cerulean? I'm sorry. Patrick, we missed you. I feel like you haven't been in... I mean, I understand you're busy. I feel like you haven't been here for a while. Damn. My Barty likes that game. He liked the first one. I don't know if he liked the second one. Alright, let's see where we're at here. Again, we gotta fix the back magnet. So there's no way around this. Like the real helmet. What do I need to go through my closet? I do. Once I start moving my stuff out of Mrs. new room. Might just nuke that closet. Get everything out of there but my cool sweater vest thing though, like. It's gonna be worth it, Patrick. I'm so excited to see something I made in an awesome movie. Like, that's so cool. Oh, something broke. Yep. Shit. I don't know what to do, friends. Especially now. Now we're screwed. I thought it was in there. Now it's broke. Like, where do you draw the line? Like, I could print a new alligator jaw, but we have to pop out all the sides and everything. Like, it's not just as simple as that. I'll have to check it out, Patrick. I don't know. I mean, yeah, but like no. Like I don't know if I can ever get it to where it was. You know, like I don't know if it'll ever be as strong again. You know. I mean, once something's broke, it's kind of hard to fix. I mean, everything's fixable, and we can probably get it okay. But like we'll have to take this apart, I guess maybe. Or hold on, let's try this. I mean, I don't know if I'd make them a new one. You know, like this is kind of pro bono. I don't know if I would make a new one. I mean, I delivered what I was asked to do, you know. I just thought this was gonna be a little easier than what we're running into here, but like I said, like where do you draw the line? Like when is it? Like this is tedious because I don't want to screw up the actual helmet without that. Oh, it's a mess, Chad. It's a mess. How are you, my friend? It's a mess. If you weren't here, I finished this for him and it got broken on the way home from PMC, so I'm trying to fix it for him. It's not going well. It's not going well. You missed me getting stuck in Amazon a little bit ago. Oh, that guy. What's that mean? Yeah. So they gave me this at Ranger Station and tried to fix for him, but I don't know. Ow! If I burn myself one more time tonight, we're calling it. You're fine. You're right. Right. You're right. We're here to entertain the people. That's what we're gonna do. Like I said, I still want to get at least the silver on Kiermaier Yellow. I feel like I dropped the ball on that tonight. And if Sean's still here, I'd like to get the silver on his XA. There's only one line we gotta mask, so it should take like 10 seconds. Well, on my XA too. God, this is stressful. There's Sean. Oh my god. Dude's like a gremlin. I don't know what that I don't know what that means. I'm gonna go get stuff for the visors and stuff tomorrow. I might go to Joann's tomorrow and look at the fabric section for the champion jackets too, so I wanted to go this week, but Carla had to go somewhere today, and this weekend. And Carla had to go somewhere today, and we just didn't have time to go somewhere. I wanted to go today, but then Patrick gets it. Oh, good old Patrick. Patrick, I don't know if you watched the last Patreon video, Carl's helmet, but if you check the end, the new Patreon ending has I used that crappy green screen footage I did. Let you be proud. I hand masked all of it. It's not great, but it's what it is. You're okay. It's not your fault. Anthol's more important than something I could have waited till tomorrow. I feel like we all could have went to Anthol's, but what the just happened? Where did I glue this to? Oh my god, are you serious? What? I didn't say anything. I don't know, friends. We'll see. Let's let this cool. feel like it's gonna break again. I don't care. Did you post Ticket Coon? Oh my god, only $10? DJ, come on, bump this up. This is a $20 print. Are you in here, DJ? What's easier for you to buy off? Or do you want to just send money? Then you don't have to pay anybody. Boy, I don't know. I can't promise that this won't break again. All right, let's fix the magnet, I guess. This is so sick, though. Like, I need to get mine, and we got an order for another one. All right, we need one magnet we gotta fix. Woo! Hot soldering iron! Get your hot soldering irons down here at Sticks Emporium. 555-2929. And pick one up today. They're going hot. Faster than hotcakes. Quicker than light. It seems like it's like 10 o'clock, but it's like pitch black out there. Again, I don't know. I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's gonna stay together. You know. You want me to paint this tip of this horn? There's like chips all over. I don't know. Like I feel terrible, but like also, at some point it's not my fault. You know. I don't like having that attitude, but like, what am I supposed to do? Like this, he broke going to PMC. I know for sure because he showed me. Like there's chips all over it, like all these dings there. It hurts, friends. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of hurts. Like I've seen some of my more well-used helmets that are not this bad. All right, let's see what polarity this magnet is. Let's replace that. And then I want to get Pyramid Yellow at least going. And then Sean's X-Aid. I promise this weekend we would have got it. If we don't get to these morphers, that's okay. That's a week thing. It's not a big deal. Okay, so that's the orientation we need. They wouldn't let them go to PMC. He busted the horn, putting it under the seat. And coming back, they wouldn't let him carry on. So he had to check both these helmets, which isn't his fault. I mean, I get it. Like, airlines are scary, I guess. I don't know. Airports are scary. So, you know, It's not his fault, but like, this is just one. I'd probably just get. Oh, we need the glue anyway to glue it in. Yeah, my wife should take care of him. She will. Possible ban invaders. Wow. I don't know what airline it was. I thought he said Delta, but I honestly don't remember. See, she got him. Thanks, wife. Um, Again, it's not his fault, you know. Oh, see, this one came loose. This is a mess. This is a mess. This is truly a mess. This bag is broken. Fix this one, I think. Like I said, getting there, they said they didn't have a problem. Again, he did bust the horn off putting it under the seat, which, I mean, I get it. I don't know, stressful. But I don't even know, like, what they put it in when they had to check it. Like, I feel like he was just carrying it, and they had to hurry up. I don't know if they just, like, put a tag on it or something. Like, I don't know what this went through. It could either be, like, a testament to the quality I do, or it shows how bad I make helmets. I don't know. You missed me getting stuck in Amazon, Chad. I don't think this is. Yeah, I mean, this was kind of a fragile helmet to begin with, so like I'm not surprised. Not surprised by it. Just like I said, I don't know how to fix it. Fix it. The helmet. We finished Amazon a little bit ago. I'll show it when we finish the stream if you're still here. I have no desire to go to any jungle in my life. So I'm super hoping the new helmet room will be done this week. I mean, it pretty much is. He's got one shelf to add. He had to go get extra, and he's got to do trim like on a window and stuff that isn't in the room. It's another room that our old contractor broke because he's a worthless human being, absolutely bottom feeder of a human being. So it's kind of done. I need to figure out, I'll get some internet in there, but that's this week's issue. What's all these bots? What a what, Chad? Yes. Well, honestly, if I can get the internet figured out, um, I'm personally going to take off work to move stuff because the old Helmer room is going to be my daughter's new room. She's in like a temporary space right now. We got like a whole bed for her and everything. So I want to get that done like as soon as possible. So I'm going to take a day off and we'll probably stream while we're setting up the new room and everything. Um, so that's the plan. That's the plan. I mean, I can figure out some sort of internet for now, but it's gonna be my daughter's room. Again, we started this all 2 years ago. Literally 2 years ago. It was like 2 weeks before my son was born. They started. Well, the original contractor. Um, he started. And it's supposed to take 3 months. You know, and that's time about 3 months. You know, 3 to 6 months when you move your newborn baby to like their own room and everything, whatever. So it was planned out. Daughter get the old room, put my son in her room. At the time, her room, you know. Yes, yes. But then he screwed us around for a year and a half, and you know, legally we're dealing with that still. But we got someone else come in, and they outstanding job. Did it in like no time. It did cost a little bit more, but that's because the other guy totally screwed up all kinds of stuff. It's a whole mess. And I'll go into it on Patreon one of these days once it's, you know, a little closer to being out of my life. So it's supposed to take 3 months. So we kind of just like, you know, lollygagged, and then like he's like, oh, you know, next month, and then you know, it kept coming with excuses. So nothing ever really happened. So like we got our daughter a new bed and everything for her birthday last year to put in her new room, and then you know he kept moving, coming up with excuses and whatever. He's done. We got a great new guy and his dad. And they knocked it out, but yeah, 3 months time they. I mean, literally, it was a whole thing. So we just need to get everything moved and figured out ASAP and get things going. So it should be like I said, I'm gonna take off work and get everything moved as best I can, as quick as I can, because we need to paint my daughter's new room and everything. Kinda, I don't know what color she wants, but she wants like a star or something, or a galaxy. All right, like I said, I don't have any confidence in it. It's not super pretty. He wanted me to paint the tip here. So, well, like I said, I plan on doing a stream while we're moving the toys and the helmets so we can hang out for a little bit. And I'll be off all day. That is the plan. I'm just waiting for the okay. Our brother-in-law is supposed to come and do the heat and air for us. But he might have to come take a second look. But whatever he says, we might be able to just continue moving stuff while he's working. I don't know. Yeah, once we get it all out there, we can see what it actually looks like. I don't even remember. I know it's like light pink. Thank you. God, is this thing a mess, friends? I'm so sorry. If you ever get a helmet from me, it looks like this. It's in the back. In fairness, this didn't look like this when I said it. She wants Q Pink. That's the next time I gotta make her. She's got her Boon Violet. She really loves it. She wants a full Q Pink costume. So we're gonna be doing that soon. I got the pet file for the armor. Like I said, just haven't had time. She loved Q Pink when it showed up. Q Pink, Q Ranger Pink. Washi paint. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the actual name for sure. You're right. Jeez, what a mess. All right. I still need to get paint on two things. Oh, hold on. Let's see. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with them. I don't know. I don't know if this even will make it through shipping. You know. I do too. I need to get a bigger vacuum form table for that. Put more magnets in mine, to be honest. Though this thing's so beat up, I don't know if that's cause or effect. It's together. Like I said, I don't know if it's gonna even live through shipping. This thing took a beating. But it still works. Appreciate it, James. Again, it's rough. She's rough. The seams all chipped up, all that. There's a bunch of chips everywhere. I hope this holds up. I don't know. Again, I'm making mine still. We'll get working on that soon, and I have a commission for one of these too. Like I said, we might have to add more magnets. This file is available on my Patreon. I don't know why I said Etsy. I did. But if you're interested in the file that actually moves and everything, it's on my Patreon. There's a price on it. I don't remember what it is, but if you're in the $8 and up tier, it's free. Say marketing. So there we go. And back to yeah, you're right, Wade. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Let's do the X8. It should take 2 seconds. Or just 2 lines. I don't know, Sean driving my house, beating me. This one's Sean. 15. Okay, thanks, Shade. Definitely $15. Definitely worth $15. Hands down. So for X8, I believe the only black is this mouthpiece here. And then this line that goes up continues around the back. So that's all we're going to worry about. If there's something else that comes to light later, we will fix it. It's not a big deal, but it's starting to get a little chilly, friends. But this one, Sean, mine had a couple paint runs. I think it's okay. I mean, we'll look at it before we get carried away here, but I'd like get this in the X8s. I mean, not the X8s, the Kimmerer yellows masked, and the next color on them. I don't know, wife. What are you interested in? Tomorrow on the Patreon, we will have tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, right? Tuesday. Whatever. When it's October 1st. Tuesday, right? I have it scheduled. That's the only reason I'm saying a day. I believe October 1st. Blueberry's file will be up on the Patreon if you are the correct tier. We have Jetman Cosmo up. It's available to everybody. It is an homage to our friend Patrick here's pet bird that we sadly lost. And it should be really cool. We'll get working on that super soon. And we had a new video last week, Ivy Carl's custom helmet. Which I don't think I did a good job on, but he hasn't said a single word, so I think he hates it. But he gave me the awesome, if you go to the About Me on Twitch here, he hooked me up with that great art. I really do like it. Also, the new tip goal is for these Grogies from Kuga that McFly suggested. They're actually really cool. Yes, Patrick, we'll get that going soon. I'll get that to you ASAP. Sorry it took this long. Well, I don't know about that, Patrick, but I'm excited to do it. I hope you like it when it's done. Well, I mean, still. I'm just glad we could do it for you. I mean, I was upset when you told me the news, and I can't imagine how you felt, so it's the least I can do. My wife's not watching. Not a helmet legend. I just like making helmets, okay? I'm not a legend. People do better than me, okay? I'm not that great. Cue the geets I couldn't see out of yesterday, barely. Raven, if I forget to message you, message me about your helmet, okay? That's not okay. That's not what I meant. Berries? Berries? What's that mean? I get that even. Trust me. Trust me. That's why I had to have Carla help me with making my commission list. I just got so much from Ranger Station on top of what I already had. This is yours, Sean. I promise you we'd get the next coat on it. I'm gonna go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow and get the pink for the hair. You just want the regular one, right? I know you had sent me a picture of someone else making the two-tone one. That's actually a really cool idea. Okay, so just the pink hair. So I'm gonna go buy pink paint tomorrow. The metallic pink. And it should come together quick. I'm gonna resin print the inner eye area. That's kind of pretty much it. Alright, we've got one line to do here. Make sure we have this. It's a me, it's a Ada. Hate my life. DJ, are you back? I don't know if did you answer my question earlier? I'm gonna have to close the door, friends. It's getting chilly. My knee cockle's getting cold. Oh, there it is. No, that's fine. Wow, they're delicious, Sean. I wish Ranger Station was one more day, because we could have hung out and got weird. What is best to buy off of? Do you want me to buy that off of Cults? Off of Etsy? Want me to just send you money? Like, what do you want? I understand you're trying to grow your pages on there too, so I get that. I just want you to get the most money. I know, like, Etsy takes dumb fees and all that. Well, I'm definitely doing Atlanta. I'm definitely doing Atlanta. No questions. If Carla doesn't want to go, Grapes will go. If not, maybe we all can go. Grapes and Carla and I. Have a fun weekend. Okay, absolutely, that's fine, DJ. I will absolutely buy that. Rangers Stop and Pop, Atlanta, the last one. The last hurrah here. Yeah, I'm not missing the last one. Logan might even come. I don't know. PMC like made me comfortable doing these, and like Ranger Station. I mean, thank God for Grapes. I don't think I could like do a table by myself. It's a lot. It's a lot doing a table by yourself. That's true, UFO. Well, I don't know who that human is. I do know who that human is, but I don't care. Okay. So I think that's it for the front, honestly. Again, this is white. The rest is silver, so I don't know what to do first. I didn't realize this was white. The goggles were white. Let me do the back and think about it here a second. Absolutely, TJ, do it. I really think it's too much doing a table by yourself. I don't know how K20 does it, but. Let me stay the weekend, my friend. I'm trying K20. That's what I said in my video, and I know Lady J watched it because she messaged me. Thanks, Raven. I don't know what for, but thank you. Where what, K20? Well, thank you. I definitely did. I couldn't do without either my wife or my friends, honestly. I mean, hell, even Sean helped me at Ranger Station. He just made me feel comfortable. No, I said that. I said in my video that Ranger Station should be 2 days. I said late Jace. I know she watched it. She was gonna buy a helmet, but she said she was broke from it. Which makes sense. Oh god, it's 8:20 already. Yeah, well. So I've been on the fence about doing like a non-ranger con. Like, did you have any foot traffic or anything, Sean? Like, honestly, like, that's kind of my concern. Like, there's a local con that's close that I wouldn't mind doing all weekend, because, like, still maybe figure out, streaming everything and not feeling super stressed. Like, it's super close. But, like, I don't know if it's worth doing. I gotta see what it even is, because I don't really have any stock left. I got a Boon Violet and a Dye Pink. That's all I got left. I guess we could do the silver on the back and do the white on the front. Didn't carry on from there. Absolutely, Raven, anytime. Yeah, but I'm not doing anything other than Power Ranger stuff. Like, that's my thing. Like, anyone could do an Iron Man helmet. I don't care. Like, I like my niche. Like, I don't have any desire to do stuff. Copy that. I've been contemplating setting up after years. I just don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm not against it. That's really good experience. I don't know. At least I'd say I did. But that's a little important. Tom, are you still there? rushing a little bit because I want to get these done. What anime con? K20 not and why? DJ, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no no desire to go to Florida ever in my life. We'll be there. We'll be there all weekend. Oh, look at all these paint runs on mine. Ugh. That paint came out weird. Ew. I don't even know what to do right now. Georgia, just Florida. That's not even close. I care what anyone says. It's hard to get paint runs off. If you did like Ultraman, or not Ultraman, Gridman. Gridman's got an anime. That's gonna be the overlap, right? Or Fudo Pie. What? I get you, Azzy. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Oh god, it's 8:30. I'm sorry, wife. I didn't realize what time it was. It's so hard to sand off these paint runs. I'll tell you what. Should Dad get your ice cream? I just don't pay attention to time. We just get into it. I'm sorry. I'm bad at what I do. At least all my chores are done. Facting. That's my wife just facting. Boy, I screwed up my helmet. Real bad. Are you UFO? I'm jealous. Kinda. I don't know. I like ice cream very specific times. gonna get. Is it? Lois, what are you trying to get, bud? We'll see how this looks. If it looks bad, figure it out. So I just want to get the silver on, or white in the front, silver in the back. I guess we can let Kieran Yellows wait till next week too. I really did want to get the yellow on him. I mean, maybe we can get the silver on him during the Patreon stream this week. But we could potentially have these XAs done next weekend. If I can get the inner eyes printed during the week here. Which I should. I don't have anything going on other than a ticket I'm going to print here. Now that DJ dropped the file. Oh man, it's like an album drop. Hottest thing of the summer. DJ dropping tickets. STL. That's what my life is now. That's my life. Yeah. Not an easy print though. Drop it like it's hot. It's getting hot in here. I'ma take a bra. It is getting too hot. Just the XAID's on the ban list after this. I'm not doing this again. I got one for me and that's it. We're good. We Gucci. Don't blame Sean. It's his fault. He did this. It wasn't me. I don't want to try to print this thing again. Or sand it. Nightmare fuel. Don't play games, DJ. Don't play games. None of that. Once I get it printed, I'll assess the puppet-esque of it, DJ. I mean, not criticizing anything you've done. Just like I said, I used to make puppets, so like Muppets. It's like I understand how they do all that. I'm sure it's relatively the same. All right, we just gotta do this line. But Jimmy in a bottle, baby. Come on in, come on. That's not how that goes. That's not how that song goes at all. Break something? Not yet. It's not criticism. I mean, I guess constructive, but just ideas. Yeah, because it's just like a solid. When I get Zero is redoing. Well, he's not redoing. He's doing the Tokuja files for me with separate rails and stuff. All of them. And when he does that, I'm going to ask him to do a solid Toku 6. Here, if you're hungry, just eat something. I'll graze when I come in. Still gotta clean up. I'm trying. Like I said, I'll put Kirima Yellow in the back burner. I didn't expect to get stuck in Amazon. That'd take an hour and a half. But that's our life sometimes. This hot mess is mine. Okay. I think this is all, from looking at the details of a hero, I think this are all the lines, really. Why does this look so weird? It looks greasy. I don't know what that means. It looks greasy. I think these are all the lines that are on these, as far as I can tell. But we're going to do silver on the back. We'll do white on the front so we can get the goggles masked off, and then do silver. We have to get the gem printed in the inner eyes. That's weak stuff during the week. It's not a big deal. So it's kind of weak. Diamond dust. You want the regular. Yeah, I'm not with the regular. With the regular silver. Diamond dust, regular silver. Better have them. Of course. Right. Some white in the front. just gonna worry about the eyes. Quentin! I wish I had an app. That sounds great. Still waiting on the old dart nap, you know what I'm saying? Scoot that up. Boy, screwed that part of the video up. Oh. We're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Oh. Jeez, man. You gotta take care of yourself. Gotta take care of yourself. None of that's good. No job's worth that. Trust me. No job is worth that nonsense. Boy, it's getting cold. What time is it? Okay. Everyone. I got a tiny bit left in here. Hang out for a couple minutes here. It's getting cold. I could clean the garage. So we finished. Well, we fixed this thing. Fixed this nonsense tonight. Whatever. We finished this whole wild thing that we got stuck in. It is 69 in the garage here, giggity. Feels cold, I don't know. But I think Amazon turned out okay. Obviously there's difficulty pulling on and off. I'm not happy about the screws we had to do. Like, it's not bad, just like I'm not prepared for it, does that make sense? It's usually hot in here. I don't know. We got white on X-Aids. So we get silver on next weekend. I'll get the advisors and stuff printed during the week. Kirby yellows, we'll have to get masked, do the silver, then the yellow. What kind of ice cream you get, UFO? What'd you get? What are you snacking on, buddy? What are you eating, man? But again, I have no promises on this world making it through shipping even. I don't know. It's just, oh, hi, I also. We'll get Vice finished next weekend. Just ran out of time tonight. Cookie dough. Oh. See, I'm weird. I'm an old human being. I like tea berry. I like tea berry. I like dark chocolate. I like mint chip. Them's some good stuff. Them the stuff I like. I knew my wife would be in for cookie dough. 100%. Like she's cookie dough coated. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be cool to finish the X8s next weekend. Just so Sean leaves me alone. Stops yelling at me. You never had tea berry? You never heard of tea berry? Ah, tea berry is the greatest. The greatest. It's like an old person gum flavor. Like 60s, 70s. I think you can get tea berry gum anymore, but tea berry's delicious. I love it. What? What? Stop! What? What's this on? Why is this all cattywampus? There we go. John's like, I still chew tea berry gum because I'm 90. Tea bag. It's tea berry. Tea berry. So good. It's so good. It's my favorite. I love me some tea berry. Oh, white chocolate macadamia cookies are the best. The best. Is it made out of bacon? I don't think tea berry is made out of bacon. Rush excellence. Sean, this is a weird face you put up, like, in public. And that's cool. I get it. I was there. When the cameras weren't rolling, the things he said to me about these X8 helmets, I don't even know. I can't even put into words. I mean, I also enjoy that UFO. Like, I'm in. That's fine. Tea bags and tea berry. I'm in. Very easy to please. It's delicious. Get some. Get some tea berry. Trust me. It's a very distinct flavor. I can't really compare it to anything else. It just tastes like tea berry. It's its own breed. Yes. We'll see. We'll see. Mine got a lot of paint runs yesterday. The black paint I was using, I don't know, it was a bad can or something. But it's all I had left. I'm gonna get your helmet printing like tomorrow. Alright, might be this week. It might not be tomorrow, but this week I think we can get it printed. Start printing. Get that going. We'll do ticket probably on the resin printer. I have one more Western Strike more for printing on the resin printer. The other one I don't have anything printing. Kind of actually ran out of lenses to print on the clear one. We should get the paint for 01 this week. So we'll get that finished next week, and I think we can. All we gotta do is paint the lenses and paint the faceplate. And it should be done. X8 probably next weekend. We'll definitely finish camera yellows next weekend. The gems are all done. I'm just gonna finish painting it. I have Wild Force New Frontier Hippo and Chun-Li Ranger I need to really get finished. They've been sitting here like half painted forever. It's been lazy. I'm lazy, okay? Stick it's lazy. We finished this thing that I got stuck in. I finished this like a month ago, and it's back. So, what do you want from me? But I think that's it, everybody. Again, thank you all for hanging out. Hope you had a good weekend. Shout out to Double and McFly for hitting the tip goals. And DJ, we helped out 3DC, and that's important to me. He was having a rough time. Hopefully it works out in the end. But the next typical is for the Grogol. A squid one from Kuga. Now McFly's changing his story and wants to get a Saber file, which is also fair. After doing the new Saber helmet, I'm kind of interested. The video this week is Majin from Zenkaiser. So check that out. That'll be out Friday. I don't know what kind of... I think we can do a henshin for that. So we should have a TikTok for that. I'll probably try to get all the stream VODs up from this week and the week before. Tomorrow-ish. October 1st, we will have Booberry. The file will be up on the Patreon for the respective tiers. If not, you'll see the render and everything. We did start a little bit on it today. So hopefully you check that out. As well as Tuesday, we'll be working on Flash Pink. I think we can get it all together. We're close to finish or ready to clear on Tuesday on the Patreon only stream, so make sure you check that out. Thursday, hopefully we can finish Metroid Fusion. McFly says we're close. I don't know. I am falling apart in that game, but I know we're very close to the end. We have to be. So once we finish that, it sounds like it might be Kingdom Hearts after Metroid. We will see. You are all sick. You need help. Hopefully you get help. But that's the week plan. Hopefully everyone is interested or, you know, at least cares. I'll be in the Discord. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. If there's anything you want to see or need to know, let me know. I'll try to help you. Thank you. And again, if the room gets done, I don't know. We'll see. I think I need to have my brother-in-law come have a second look. But if it gets done in a reasonable time, maybe this week we'll do a stream of moving. If not, next week. But we'll see. But thanks for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate you. Lasers. No? There they are. Good night, everybody.